All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call him Lai Hawa, Bahashim and Hawashai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Ones to our apostles, our elders, great millstone, peace and salutations unto you elect out there. All right, and the other day I went to see the Nosferatu movie, the new one with stepdaughter in there, and you know it's all spiritual, man. It's all spiritual, hey, because in the film, man, um, in the movie, man, she sold her soul. You know, the first the first act of the movie is her selling her soul, man. You know, and it's spiritual because you know that basically, you know, they're showing you like that. You know, first of all, the woman's a weaker vessel, and it all goes back to the garden. You know, it all goes back to that pact that they made with the serpent to usurp the authority of the man, the Israelite man. So, in the beginning of the flick, you know, she's desperate. You know, so she calls out to the spiritual demon Satan. You know, which is in the form of Nosferatu. And she's like, I never felt such bliss. I never felt so wanted. I never felt so, you know, embraced. And, you know, she ends up, you know, making a pact, bonding herself to the Dark Lord himself. You know, as the story goes, man. So, hey, this goes to show you that, um, it, you know, the demons, you know, they have a close relationship with these women. You know, as the scripture says, her heart snares and nets, you know, and her hands as bands, but he that pleased the most high Yahweh shall escape her, man. But when you look at your women of today, you know, they've all abandoned you Israelite men, all right? Because they're all of the world. They're all of Esau. Most of them, all right? You know, you have a small percentage of them that, you know, that are virtuous women, all right? Very small percentage. But the majority of them are all brides of Dracula. You don't know First Corinthians, as though they had none. All right, you have you know a few you know virtual women, Proverbs 31st chapter, who could put a price on her, right? But hey, majority are brides of Dracula, man. All right, they'll be down with that white man before they're ever down with you, all right? Because the white man is the prince of the, he's the ruler of this world, man. All right, so they'll make a deal with him going all the way back to the garden, man. So yeah, just as I was watching that film, you know, it just brought to mind, you know, how demonic, you know, this whole thing really is that's going on here in this place. You know, how evil it really is, man. You know, because at the end of the film, you know, spoiler alert, you know, she ends up sacrificing herself to save her husband because her husband was gonna die because the Nosferatu dude said 3 nights. You know, he started to kill everybody because Mina made the deal with him in the beginning to sell her soul to the devil. You know, Mina made the deal with Nosferatu, man. You know, unbeknownst to her, Nosferatu came to collect, man. He started killing everything in his way, you know, to get to Mina. You know, because he wanted his bride, you know, forever and ever, if you will. But as the story goes, you know, he wanted Mina, but um, she had to go willingly, man. You know, so hey, that's why the serpent came to Eve. The serpent found Eve as the weaker vessel. You know? So this is why this always happens this way, right? The spirits they always go to that weaker vessel first, and through her you fail as people, but also the decisions of Adam, right, following after her. But this is the book of 1 Corinthians 7 and verse what is this? They that have wives be as though they had none. Those that have wives. Let me see where it's at. Real quick, see if I can find this. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 7:29. Yep. But I say this rather, brethren, that the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they purchase not, possess not, so like it, as though they possess not, and they that use this world, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So they that have wives be as though they had none, all right? Because really your women made a pact with that devil, all right? Your women made a pact with that devil. That's why they're not daughters of Sarah anymore, man. All right, they're not daughters of Sarah no more. They're giving over to the dark lord, man. All right, they're giving over to the dark lord. They're giving over to Nosferatu. All right, they're going over to Baal, man. The Lord said, "I reserve 7,000 men that not bow the knee to the image of Baal." All right, and there's a reason why He said that, man. Because my voice to the sons of men, Proverbs 8:4. You know, my voice is really not to them like that. All right, because they sold out. They sold to the white man a long time ago. Let's get to the story, right? Genesis. All right, you see that? You see that? They sold out a long time ago, and all you that say otherwise, you're simps and feminists. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand the scriptures, man. All right, you don't understand these scriptures, and that's the thing. You know, that's the thing. All right, block your demons. All right, the Lord. See, He's not dealing with simps, and manginas like you demons. All right. So you don't understand why these women are out of order because you was probably raised by your single mama demon. All right. That's why you don't understand judgment. The scripture tell you that this is what it is. Jeremiah 31:22, man. All right. Jeremiah 31:22. A woman will compass a man. Lord created a new thing on the earth. How did the woman compass you? By making a deal with the serpent. She made a deal with the serpent, man. She made a deal with that serpent, and that's why she's the one in power in this society. Do you see the positions of power being occupied by black men like that? Not really. I mean, Eric Adams here and there, some niggas here and there, but they gotta bend over, get butt broken, But the woman should get put on a pedestal, and you men gotta suffer, work hard jobs, do all this other shit. You're not the ones that get catered to in this society. The man is supposed to be getting catered to, all right? But the man's not being catered to because of this damn pact that these men, these serpents, the serpent made with the woman, all right, back in the garden. So, matter of fact, let's go there. Matter of fact, let's go there. You should be as gods, knowing both good and evil, man. All right. So, when your women don't treat you as gods on the earth, this is why. Because they treat Esau like a god. Because Esau got the power. You're under the curses. We're under the curses. But the fact of the matter is that they sold out, man. They made a deal. They're not with you, so-called black Latino men. They're not with y'all like that. All right. They're not with you like that. They don't treat you like they treat you like shit. All right. Because the Most High put the spirit on them to do that. Because the Most High put a evil spirit on them, man. All right, of unbelief, of disobedience, of rebellion. But that's why they're gonna die. Most of them gonna die. Most of these women gonna perish or get grain raped by some niggas. And that's what's gonna happen. All hell breaks loose. That's why it says Isaiah 32nd chapter. Woe to you women that are at ease. Tremble you women that are at ease. Okay, it says 1 Timothy 5 and 6. She that live in pleasure is dead while she living. So these people are living in pleasure, man. These women, all right. They're cool. They ain't doing the work of the Lord. They can't because that's what the Lord's not dealing with. The Lord was never dealing with them. They had to come up under you because you're their gods. As Israelite men, we have our God, which is Yahweh Shai and the Most High, and where are their gods? See, the Lord's not really your God like that. All right, the Lord's not really your God. This the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not Rebecca. It doesn't say it's the God of Sarah. Okay. Where are your gods, the men of Israel? But you don't even see that. You don't even understand that, man, because you don't even look at us as anything. You look at us as a piece of shit. And the word God to mean power. Where are your powers on the earth? All right. But here it is. You was created for our sakes. We was created for Yahweh Shai's sake. It tells you that in 1 Corinthians the 11th chapter, man. It tells you the order. The man, the Most High, Yahweh Shai, the man, the woman. All right. Why is that? That means that the Yahweh Shai is our head, and the Most High is the Lord's head. All right. And here it is. They don't look at you as shit. So because they made that bargain with that white man in the garden, they made that bargain with that white man. All right. But see, now all of a sudden they want to act like they're holy and all this other shit. All right. But to be holy, they got to come up under the men of Israel, man, which they're not gonna do. Most of them ain't gonna do that. All right. So Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahshua had made. And he said unto the woman, Yeah, the Most High have said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, ye shall not eat it, neither shall ye touch it lest ye die. The Most High have said, right? And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die, for the Most High doeth know that in the day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and she did eat, and gave her also unto her husband, and he did eat. And the eyes of both of them were opened, and that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. Now, the point of the matter is that she was out of order. She usurped your authority as a man, all right, as her lord. Okay, so she's doing the same thing today, disrespecting you. All right, putting Esau in y'all family, bringing Esau into y'all situation. She's all about the serpent. She's not down with the truth like that. Look, at the end of the day, the everything was created for the Israelite man. The earth, the women, the trees, the creation itself. That's why it says it groaneth together and mourning, groaneth together for the manifestation of the sons of the power. In Romans the 8th chapter. So these clowns, they can say cap or whatever, they can say whatever they want to say, but the truth is the truth. All right. These women made a deal with the devil a long time ago, and a long time ago. This is why the wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. It tells you in Isaiah the 3rd chapter, children are the oppressors and women rule over them. All right. This is why the black household is ran by the fucking woman. All right. The Latin household, and all that is ran by the woman because she made a deal with the serpent to overtake you, man. Understand this. This is why they don't love you. They don't love you. They just discard you. They treat you like a piece of shit. They even look at the prophets as like, whatever, nigga. You ain't shit. All right. I don't have to get down with you. I don't have to marry you. I don't have to be your wife. You see that? Jesus is my wife. The Lord is my wife. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. That's their mentality, man. That's their mentality. They're not looking for husbands. They're not looking for, man, the Lord's my husband. I'll figure it out. Yeah, whatever, nigga. I don't need you. I can just pray to the Lord, nigga. I can figure it out myself. That's their attitude, man. That's their attitude. They don't know the Lord. The Lord's not dealing with them like that, man. The things that that you learn from men, all right? the things that you know about the Lord, how to pray and this and that. But at the end of the day, your prayer is not as strong when you by yourself. Yeah, the Lord might hear you. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not the same, man. But so, anyways, it tells you in Isaiah the third chapter. It tells you in Isaiah the third chapter that that these women are ruling over you with the white man. All right, okay. They're not coming up in order, underneath you men out there. All right, they don't care about none of that. All right, they care about who's in power. The one that's in power, that's who they after. So they made a deal with Nosferatu, just like Mina from the movie, man. They made a deal. Long time ago, these women made a deal. All right, you know. That's why it tells you in Psalms 110 and 3 that people shall be willing in the day of thy power. They're not gonna like videos like this, They're not gonna like it, but it's not our problem for you to like us, It's not our problem for us to cater to you. You like what everybody else, you like soft things, they're not gonna like, you telling them the truth about themselves. But that's what they did. They made a pact with the devil. All right. They made a pact with the devil, and pretty soon that pact is gonna be disannulled, as it tells you in Isaiah 28:15. So Isaiah 3:11, woe unto you wicked, it shall be ill with him. It shall be ill with him. Woe to the wicked, for it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. How did they get to rule over you? The white man gave them that little authority because they gave themselves over to that white man. That white man gave them the authority to tell you what to do. To be up the queen bee over your house. You know, they sold their souls so they could be your over the man. They sold their souls so they could be over the man. And Nosferatu came to collect, man. He came to collect. That's how dumb a woman is. That's why they need to be up under you brothers out there, man. Whether they like it, understand it or not, man. Because they ain't gonna like that. Of course not, because they're fucking rebels. They're rebels. They're totally out of order. They're totally out of order. They don't understand what's good for them. All right, until it's too late. Until it's too late, they don't understand what's good for them. But it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. Oh, my people, that which lead thee have caused thee to err and destroy the way of that path. So who's leading you? The white man and the woman. Not the Israelite man, not Yahweh Shai. All right, they're not the ones leading the nation right now, because it's only a small little remnant that are down with the truth. It's only a small little remnant. All right, the majority of your people are gone. They done made a deal with the serpent, so they can have freedom. So they can serve the flesh, the law of sin. The fact of the matter is, they're not down with y'all. They're not down with you, men. The proof is in the pudding. All right, the proof is in the pudding. We're in the darkest time ever, and this is the time where many sorrows, many great miseries are multiplied on the earth, man. So it says Psalms 110 and verse 1, it says, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. The Lord shall send a rod out of thy strength, out of Zion, rule thou in the midst of thy enemies. It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning thou hast to do with thy youth. All right. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. They're not willing right now because the serpent is in power, man. The wicked walk on every side when the violent man is exalted, man. All right. So it says in Psalms 12 and 8, so keep thee from the strange woman that flatter over her lips, man. All right. We have to be preserved from this serpent, from Nosferatu, from from you damn serpent evil Eves, that are totally against us. You're totally against the Israelite man. You're not down with the Israelite man. You're not servants, and you haven't become daughters of Sarah anymore, man. You're no longer daughters of Sarah, man. Most of you are no longer daughters of Sarah. All right. You're not daughters of Sarah, man. All right. You become daughters of the world. You become daughters of the serpent. Seed of the serpent, man. Okay. You become a partaker of the hope of Babylon, just like Asia. You know, you decked yourself with the with the strange apparel of Egypt. You know, and you're heavily invested in this place. These women are heavily invested in this place, man. They're the ones that prop up this society. The ones that spend the most money in Esau's world, keep this bullshit going. That's these damn wicked ass women. You know, which you know, hey, that's their world. This is their world, man. You know, so they're gonna be the ones promoting that C hip. They're gonna be the ones helping further this agenda, you know, and they're gonna be the ones, trying to fulfill that covenant that they made with that serpent, man. But the Lord's gonna disannul that thing, man. All right, and cause it to fail, man. So anyway, it says First Peter 3 and verse 1. It says, likewise, you wives be in subjection to your own husbands that are supposed to be Israelite men, not the serpent, man. Esau is not supposed to be your husband, but you're in this weak ass world, where Jacob scattered, and again, you made that a deal with that serpent, so now you got to honor that agreement. And here it is. Now now the serpent has given you benefits. He's giving you all kind of trinkets, so you could betray your men. All right. So it says, likewise, you wives be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, that they may also be won, that also without the word be won by the conversation of the wives. While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear, they don't fear the Lord, man. They fear that white man. They're in the flesh. A woman is fleshly and carnal, man. That's why she needs to be up under the man. She needs to be up under you, man. But she's under that white man, so she's totally gone, man. All right. She's an enemy. Most of them are enemies. That's why it says Micah 7:10. She that is my enemy, shame shall cover her. They said, who is the Lord thy power? Where is the Lord thy power? Because the main ones you see pushing that Jesus Christ shit is women. The main ones you see pushing adultery, wickedness, murder, bloodshed, lies, trickery, deceit. They're the main ones. They're the culprits, man. All right. They're the fucking culprits. And they're gonna go down with the serpent, man. Right. They're gonna go down with the serpent, the majority of them. All right. The ones of them that are fortunate enough that the Lord have mercy on them, they'll end up with you brothers, when all hell breaks loose. But the majority of them, they're gonna be left here, man. They're gonna be left here. So it says, whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting of the hair, of wearing of gold, or putting on of apparel. It says, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of the Most High of a great price. It says, for after this manner, in the old time, the holy women also trusted in the Most High, adorning themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands, not in subjection to the serpent, man. So, hey, that's why I call you brides of Dracula. Most of these women are brides of fucking Dracula, man. All right. They love blood like Rihanna and them. They become blood suckers. All right. Gouging men for money. Gouging you for the little pennies that you have. They're seducers. Liars and deceivers, manipulators, tricksters. Okay. Again, that's what they learned from that serpent, man, that white man. Okay. So it says, 6th verse, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughter ye are, as long as you do well and are not afraid with any amazement. So they're not daughters of Sarah because they're not obeying you men and calling you Lord. You think you think they want to do that to you? Look, bro, they're not gonna do what you say. They're not under the order of you, man. They don't respect you, man. That's why the Lord gotta kill them, most of their asses. Cause hey, what the fuck are they doing on the earth? Being bitches and whores, sluts, The only ones they respect is Pookies, Ray Rays, and they don't even respect them niggas. It's just a relationship where the niggas paying and she's spraying. She's spreading. He's paying and she's spreading. That's why Pookie and Ray Ray and these other niggas in the world, they get all kind of women because they're both demons. The women are demons and Pookie's a demon. Esau's a demon. So they all deal with each other, man. The scriptures tell you that the birds will resort to their kind, man. But the truth will return unto them that practice her. Damn woman ain't practicing in no truth. Most of them ain't practicing in no truth. If she was, she'll get herself a husband. And she'll be in subjection to that man. But she's not in subjection to you. She's not in subjection to you Israelite men out there, man. She's not. She's in subjection to that serpent, whoever got the money. That's why the kingdom of heaven is about you Israelite men, bro. The kingdom of heaven is about you Israelite men. That's what it's really about. All right. If they're fortunate enough, to see this kingdom on the first go around, they'll be one of your wives or something like that, man. But at the end of the day, my voice is to the sons of men, man. I'm calling the men. The Lord's calling the men. All right. So the birds will resort to their kind, and the truth will return unto them that practice in her, man. That's in Sirach, bird resort. I think that's 19th chapter, 27th chapter, my bad, and 9th verse. It says, Sirach 27 and 8, if thou followest righteousness, thou shalt obtain her and put her on as a long, glorious robe. The birds will resort unto their like, and so will the truth return unto them that practice in her. As the lion lieth in wait for the prey, so sin for them that work iniquity, man. So, hey, sin lied at the door, man. As it says in Genesis, the 4th chapter, as was said to Cain, sin lied at the door. Hey, so here it is. Hey, that's the time. That's the time we're in, man. All right. That covenant with hell is being disannulled. Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 15. It says, because ye have said we have made a covenant with death and with hell, we are in agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and in the falsehood we have hid ourselves. That's right. So, hey, the Lord said your covenant with hell shall be disannulled, man. All right. All right. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come onto us. Now the overflowing scourge is going to come onto you, man. All right. You sellouts, all right, that sold out to Esau, whether it be men, women, but the majority of women are the main culprits, man. All right. Through her, we all die, as the scripture says. Through her, we all die. All right. And then that's why the scripture says it's bitter. This truth is bitter. And this is why most of them ain't gonna understand this. They ain't gonna want to hear that. Oh, that's wrong. That's not right. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Yeah, you're a wicked nigga. You ain't shit. That's their excuse. That's their excuse, man. For all the bullshit they did. Okay. See, we took accountability for our shit. What about you, baby girl? Where's your accountability? Through her, we all die. Let's get that. Through her, we all die. All right. So she's the bride of Dracula. All right. Like Mina. Mina said, I never felt so much love. The spiritual demon Satan came to her at night, in the beginning of the movie. And she made a pact with that nigga immediately, man. Because she's easily swayed. That's why she needs to be up under the man, bro. If she's not up under the man, she'll easily be taken by these spirits. The spirits are subject unto us through the Lord's name. All right. As it tells you in Luke, the 10th chapter, and the 16th verse on down. All right. The Lord said, I give you power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. The woman get trampled underfoot by the spiritual demon Satan. The spiritual demon Satan just be having fun with their asses. He just be tossing them to and fro and doing whatever he wants with them. See, because they don't have a strong, firm mind as we do. That's why they need to be up under you. All right. But hey, they don't want that because hey, you niggas ain't got nothing. Hey, but it's cool. In our kingdom, this is why the Lord's gonna give us thousands of women. Because here it is in this place, they treat it as like a piece of shit. Treat it as I mean? The Lord made you as to be the head, man. Okay. And that's the natural order of things. And they're gonna learn the natural order of things before all is said and done. All right. What did it say? They must know it by death, by pain. The 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. They in the 10th, around about the 10th, 11th verse. It says they must know it by death, by pain. Them who loathe my law while they yet had liberty. These women got too much liberty. Therefore, they made a bargain with the devil so they could usurp you, so they could play around and be little goddamn, so they could go around being Sweetie and Cardi B and all these hoes, man, But see, that time is up, man. That time is up. So it says Sirach 25 and verse 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
If she go not as thou wouldst have her, cut her off from that flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. So, hey, in the movie, man, you could tell that she was helpless without her husband, Jonathan. Without Jonathan, she was helpless. She was helpless. She needed that man, just like she does today, just like she does in real life, man. All right. These women are helpless without you, man. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just gone out in the head. They'll just let anybody hit it. They'll let anything happen. They'll beat some nigga. Oh, they're ditzy in the head. Oh my God. He likes me. He actually loves me. He shows me attention. He buys me shit. And he's a piece of shit and a nigga and a demon. He ain't gonna raise your kids. He ain't gonna do it. But hey, it is what it is. Look, they're gonna fall into the hands of the serpent. This is what you wanted, right? The Lord said he give a man according to what his desires shall be, right? He give a man up to his heart's desires. So this is what these bitches wanted. They wanted you to be free from you. Oh, you niggas are tyrants. The black man ain't shit. All right, so be with the serpent and die with the nigga. All right. So it says in Isaiah the 32nd chapter, tremble you women that are at ease, man. Okay. No, Micah 7:10. That's for all you damn demons made a pact with this devil and refuse your men, the men of Israel, the righteous men. You refuse Yahweh Shai and you refuse the right way. So it says Micah 7:10. Actually, the 9th verse, I'll bear the indignation of the Lord because I sinned against him until he plead my cause. All right. When the Lord's gonna plead our cause is when he judges these women. He judges Esau. All right. We sin, so we gotta bear the indignation. We're bearing it right now. You got men living on the earth, no women, no booty, no children. We're bearing it. We're bearing it. We gotta bear it. And execute judgment for me. The Lord's gonna execute judgment on these people. And he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord that God? Again, this shows you that the Lord, the Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, is your God. It's not her God. It's not her God. It's our God. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Not the God of Sarah or Rebecca. Okay? It's the God of Isaac. All right? Abraham, the God of Israel, man. The man Israel, man. Okay. My voice is to the sons of men. That's who I'm talking to. That's who I'm addressing. That's who's gonna speak on my behalf. Okay. You sit back and you be a good wife and you take care of and make sure that the man's taken care of. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to learn 1,001 scriptures and all this. No. If you be submissive, the Lord take care of you. That's why it says 1 Peter 3:1. Wives, be in subjection to your own husbands as the Lord is, as the church is to Yahweh Shai, man. But no, they're not in subjection because you don't have no power. At the end of the day, she's a fucking weak creature that just wants whoever got the power and to be taken care of and to be comfortable. That's what the fuck she wants. And whoever gives it to her, whether it's the white man or the Dracula himself, she'll get in a coffin with Dracula and drink his fucking blood as long as she's comfortable. She got on the coffin with the nigga Dracula, and the nigga Dracula is looking like a fucking ghoulish creature and shit. She's over there, he's eating her. And she's just in there taking it. Oh my God. The demon comes at her at night, right? He's over there whispering sweet nothings in her ear, just like she does in this world. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so in love. He was like, will we be bonded forever in eternity? And she was like, yes, I accept. Then years later, the demon comes to collect. And now she's putting her real husband's life at risk. The bitch had to sacrifice herself in order to save her husband because she was about to put his ass to death, in the movie. So, hey, that's right, bro. It's heavy times we living in, man. So I gotta leave it here, man. But Micah 7:10, she does my enemy shall see it, shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where's the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her, and I shall be trodden down. She shall be trodden down as a mire in the streets. Now, yeah, this ain't for you righteous women out there, you virtuous women, I should say. This ain't for you, but you damn demons, the majority of you made a deal with the serpent, man. And ain't no way of getting around that, man. All right. And that covenant that you made with this damn demon is going to be disannulled, man. All right. So with that, I say, call him like Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua B'Shem Kakwadash. We appreciate you real women out there. My mama was a real woman. Woman I got right now is a real woman. All right. But the women in the world are not fucking real women. All right. Okay. The few of you that actually believe in the Lord, like Tabitha, they're out there. All right. That the Lord brought back from the dead. They exist, few and far between, but the majority of these bitches ain't shit. All right, they ain't shit, and they deserve to die with the serpent, with the white man. But that's where they're gonna end up, in the pit. All right, in the fiery pit known as America, man. They're gonna leave. They're gonna stay here. The way that they want to live with their little whoredom, their little slut walk religion. You know, they want to live this way. They want to be free from you. I don't have to listen to no man. I don't have to listen to no nigga. You ain't my daddy. We're gonna find out who your daddy is. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out who your daddy is. Nigga, you ain't my daddy. All right, we are your daddies. Okay, but yeah, all right, cool. Stay with the serpent. We'll see how that nigga treats you. He gonna show you his horns pretty soon too, dumbass. All right. But anyways, with that, call I'm like Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakwadash, peace I text to the you elect men out there, man. And you few sisters, man, that are true. The rest of you bitches, you can eat a missile. All right, shalom.